What is going on, guys? It is Extra, and today we're going to be going over call and put options. I know some of my Call of Duty friends are starting to get into investing in stocks, so I'm not no expert. I don't make thousands of dollars every like minute or whatever. Um, but I'm just here to give you guys like my knowledge of options. I only trade options. So right now I'm holding um, a Neo call, 52.5. I'm losing a little bit of money, um, but that's all good. Whatever. So let's go into options. We'll go over Neo today, and then I'll show you guys the others. So first things first. A call option means you're betting the call. A call option means you're betting that the stock is going up, and that's why it is green because today Neo is up 6%. And a put means you're betting the stock is going down, and that's why it is red because obviously today the stock is positive 6%, so that's why it's going to be red. Um, so expiration date, I recommend going 2 to 3 weeks out. If you want to buy like a leap, obviously you can hit the later months or the later years. Um, but I recommend going weeks out. Maybe like I have a 15th. My call option with Neo is the January 15th. So we'll go over my contract. These break even prices, none of them matter. This percent change. Um, so if I bought this contract yesterday, then today at market open, I would have opened up with plus 27%. So hopefully this will go up. So tomorrow when I wake up, my contract will be in the positive. Um, so let's go over the Greeks. Or actually, we can go over premium first. Premium on the right side, these $4.23, $4.40, $4.03. That is not how much you're paying. Remember, one contract equals 100 shares. So all of the numbers I'm going to show you today, you have to multiply by 100. I'll give you an example. We'll click now it's 425. We'll click 425, put in 1. Now it's 425. Now, another thing too, the limit prices, bid and ask. If you're on website, it says limit price. I think on mobile it says bid and ask or something like that. So um, the bid is 420, and the ask is would be like 435. But when you buy options, you don't want these two numbers to be too big. You want it to be in a solid range. So this is a 15 cent range, which is a solid. So when you buy the contract, you can manually put in how much you want to put. So if you put in the ask, the 445, or now it's 440. If you put in 440, it'll fill right away. But now since Robinhood puts it in the middle, it may fill. Oh well, the gap is now 10 cents, so it has a very good chance of filling. Or you can maybe take a risk and put 430, so you don't spend that much money. You get the point. Um, so let's go over my contract. Um, so for contracts, the IV it's like that's like the percentage that it's predicted to go up within the year. Um, but basically it's saying like the stock is moving quite fast, whether it goes up or down. So the delta, this is probably like one of the key Greeks. Delta is 0.52. Now multiply that by 100, and that is $52. Now with delta, when the stock goes up a dollar, so if it hits 53.03, you're gonna make $52. If it goes to 51 .06, then you're gonna lose $52. Um, so delta is the main thing. Vice versa, obviously for a put, the delta is gonna be negative because obviously you're betting that it's gonna go down, but that's why the call it's positive right now. And then the gamma, multiply this by 100, so you would get oh shoot. So like three. Why is it? Come on. So the 3 cents, basically when the stock goes up a dollar, this gamma will be added into the delta. So gamma is just like delta's little friend. So then the theta, this is something you wanna look at the gap between delta and theta. You don't want something um you don't want something too close to each other. Now, 51 to 20, that's a solid gap. Theta means throughout the day, there's not a set time on it, but theta means throughout the day, you're going to be losing $20 um, in your contract as it gets closer to the expiration date. Now, if we have a January 8th, we'll go to 52.5. Where you at? Now it's 35, and this gap is a little closer to each other because the expiration date is this Friday rather than next Friday. So that's why you want to go a little further out in your expiration dates. So you have less theta. Now, because time decay, this is how much you lose basically per day on your contract as it gets closer to your expiration date, unless you sell, obviously. Um, and then the Vega times by 100, 3 cents. Um, that every for every percent that the IV goes up, this will be added into your contract. The row is not really that important. Um, you don't need to worry about that. But gamma and vega are like small numbers, so you don't really have to pay attention to them. They're just there. But so the main two is delta and theta. Delta you make and lose $51 if it goes up a dollar or down a dollar, and then theta is time decay on your contract. You will lose $20 per day, like throughout the day, and as it gets closer to your expiration date. Now, let's explain in the money and out the money. So right now, it's at 51.68. So in the money is everything below it. Everything below the share price is in the money. Basically means like you're already right. You're in the good direction. You're playing safe. So think of it as like the stock right now is at 51.70. Think of it as like you're buying it at 51.50, even though it's not even there. You know what I mean? So you're playing a little more safe. That is also why the premiums are more expensive. As you get lower and lower, it's more expensive because remember, um, think of it as like you're buying it for way cheaper than what it actually is. So if you look at these numbers, yep, the delta is 69 versus theta 16. Gain and lose $69 if it goes up or down a dollar, and then $16 throughout the day as it gets closer to date. So in the money, if you have a bigger bankroll, you could play in the money. Of course, you got to do your research. It has good news and all that. Check the charts, whatever. And then if you go out the money, which is the strike price is over what it actually is, it's a little cheaper because it's going to take, more time to hit these numbers. Um, Yeah, delta 48 versus a theta 21, not that great. 47, it's just gonna get worse as you go up. 21 versus a negative 17, it's gonna get worse. Um, so that's pretty much it. So that's for Neo. Every other stock is gonna be different. We can look at Apple. Um, January 8th. Let's do a 15th. Act like we're gonna buy it. 127.70, betting that it's going to hit 128. This is solid. A 49 delta versus a 60 negative 16 theta. This is a good contract. Remember the IV, you don't want it too high. If it's above 100, it's a little risky. But I take risk all the time. So the minute I see news or something or like a good entry, in my opinion, I'm gonna take it. Um, but again, my mentality is bad, so don't listen to me. But so the main thing, you kind of want this, you want the IV under 100, and then make sure these two gaps or make sure the delta and theta have a good gap in between them. Um, and that's pretty much it. So let me know if this video helped, guys. I mean, if if I didn't explain something too well, you can always tweet me or just comment on the video, and I'll be sure to respond. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.